How do we mitigate the impacts of cyclones on tropical tree crop orchards in northern Australia? This question is being explored in a collaborative effort between researchers and industry stakeholders within the Next Generation Resilient Orchard Production Systems for Tropical Tree Crop project, also known simply as the Next Gen Orchards project. Diversification of agricultural production in northern Australia is essential if we wish to develop an economically sustainable and resilient agricultural sector. However, plantings are limited due to the threats of tropical cyclones. In this video, we describe the activities of the 3-year initiative funded by the CRC for developing Northern Australia. Led by Geoff Dickinson, Principal Horticulturalist at the Queensland Department of Agriculture and Fisheries, this project utilises jackfruit as the model crop to explore various strategies for cyclone resilience in the Northern Australia region.
Welcome to a jackfruit orchard. This is a traditional orchard, traditional sort of spacing, about 6 by 9, 6 by 10, so widely spaced tropical tree crop. This particular material is a grafted variety. The variety is called Rajang, and these trees are around the 18, 19-year-old mark and have been very productive during that time. The concept of the project that we're introducing to you is really about how we convert trees from this older style production to newer high-intensive style productions that additionally may be cyclone proof. Whereas a tree like this, although it's well established now, it would go through many years of being quite prone to being knocked down by high cyclonic winds. And even a branch structure like this in a strong cyclone would start to break up fairly easily, particularly when it's bearing a lot of fruit. So we're really here to show how we can take a tree like this and grow it under much higher density conditions. And that's what this work's been about, and that's what we've been trying to explore in different parts of Australia.
Orchards are being trialled across numerous locations in Northern Australia, including Katherine and Darwin in Northern Territory, Kununurra and Carnarvon in West Australia, and Machilba, Bellin and Kerr, Innisfail and Townsville in Queensland. These sites represent diverse climates and conditions across Northern Australia.
For some years, tropical tree crop industries have been trialling techniques such as trellis systems to protect orchards from cyclone impacts. In this project, various trellis systems, including timber, steel, and concrete posts, are being tested alongside different branch training methods. Beyond addressing tropical cyclone impacts, employing wires to train branches horizontally or slightly angled has proven effective in managing tree vigour across various temperate tree crops. Controlling vegetative vigour presents a widespread challenge across tropical tree crop industries, often impeding productivity.
This innovative approach in establishing and managing tree crops in Northern Australia has encountered its fair share of challenges. Let's turn to our partners in West Australia, Northern Territory and Queensland as they share their experiences and how they've addressed these challenges along the way.
We were really disappointed to detect Phytophthora within this trial last year. Now, Phytophthora is an umycete, and it behaves similarly to a fungus in the ground. The Phytophthora that we have here is traveling through the water and attacking our tree roots, which becomes incredibly problematic. We've had issues with sudden wilt, and the trees will rapidly die within less than a week of showing symptoms. We've been doing some experiments, doing various treatments to our soil, as well as adding different nutrients to the plants to really help them take off. We've been lucky in the fact that we've been able to start managing it over the last few months, and we haven't lost any trees since about June. We don't believe it can be eradicated within this block. It's now something we're going to have to learn to live with. However, our treatment has worked to this point, so we're going to continue on and see how we go.
We planted this in February of 2022, and so far it's going really well. They're looking really healthy and vibrant, and no problems so far except for just having to shield them from the local wildlife such as wallabies and birds. We've also installed some termite baits because we have very voracious termites up here as well.
My name's Marie Piccone. I'm the Managing Director of Mambaloo, and I'm standing in our jackfruit trial at Mambaloo Balangilly. 3 years ago we planted some really sturdy, wonderful trees that were given to us by the Northern Territory Department of Primary Industries. We planted them and the wallabies just went berserk on them. They actually ring barked them, chewed them. We put electric fencing around them. That still didn't help, and we lost most of them except for about 25 plants. And about a week ago we've had all of our smaller newly planted trees that are about 12 months old all completely chewed because the wallabies have actually busted through the fencing or jumped over the 1.1 metre fencing. So we have now, in this trial, we've now discovered that wallabies are in love with jackfruit, young tender stems and leaves, and it's a huge problem.
I'm Josh Maunder, owner and operator of Ozex Fruit. We're standing here in our Ballindinker replicated trial site. The challenges we've come across is managing the differences between the traditional grafts and the cuttings. They grow at different rates, particularly in the early years. That's made it quite challenging from a fertiliser and water application perspective. The other challenges that we've found is particularly with the horizontal trellis trees. Pruning them can be quite difficult, particularly when we take away the centre mass. They're quite sensitive to sunburn at times, and so when we're taking away that protection, we have noticed they struggle a little bit for a short while before they grow back.
So this was a very simple demonstration trial established with our cooperator Mambaloo Limited out near Machilba on the western side of the tablelands. This is established as a seedling-based material, so it's not clonal. But all the trees here are from the same clonal or same fruit source. So there will be some variation, and we certainly don't suggest that as a way of producing jackfruit in the long term. However, we are able to quickly establish trees and have a look at how they perform under these higher density arrangements.
These results show many positive outcomes in addition to the expected benefits of cyclone resilience, leading to great optimism about the future of tropical tree orchards in Northern Australia. Now let's talk to some of our project partners about the benefits they've experienced and their hopes for the future.
We've been examining different methods for combating our environmental pressures here in Carnarvon. One of the things I'm going to be moving forward with exploring is using other plants to shade and protect the jackfruit when it's at a really early stage in life. What I'm hoping to do is introduce papaya really early on in an orchard. And by doing that, the papaya grows incredibly quickly and it might be able to provide shade. The papaya, in theory, should start producing fruit within 8 to 9 months. So in less than a year of establishing a crop, you may be able to have some cash coming back.
The benefits of this system that we observed in this trial are being able to grow a tree that is easily manageable, that can be trained in a particular shape and confined to a manageable size for harvesting. It's also great for wind resistance. Considering this tree is not favourable to windy conditions, the extra support is highly beneficial. I really hope that people adopt jackfruit as a commercial crop within Australia. I think it has huge potential for the market, especially considering the diversification of our population and our pride as a multicultural society. These fruits have great potential and many uses.
Yeah, probably the main benefits that we've seen are better tree management, so better tree canopy management, a reduction in the need for fertiliser and water inputs, better penetration with spraying equipment because of the density of the tree is reduced, and overall probably just some improvements and some eases in how we actually manage the orchard.
In addition to tackling the cyclone resilience challenge faced by the industry, the project also focuses on overcoming barriers to its expansion, particularly the scarcity of clonal planting material. Extensive research has explored grafting, marcotting, cuttings, aeroponics and tissue culture. QDAF horticulturists Jan Dixpalis and Massimo Bianco documented their findings in a comprehensive manual, highlighting the success of cuttings as a propagation technique. A video on the cutting propagation process is available on the project's YouTube channel. A grower manual has also been developed containing 7 fact sheets covering topics such as orchard design and establishment, water and nutrient management, canopy management, trellis design and construction, and the economics of high-density orchards. To share these findings, the project has also produced nearly 20 videos covering all the trial sites across Northern Australia. These videos showcase the diverse environments and growing regions involved in the project, offering insight into the unique challenges posed by each site. They provide detailed guidance on aspects of orchard management, offering valuable insights for growers. Additionally, a Facebook group has been established to foster knowledge sharing and community support among growers. The project's progress and findings have also been highlighted in numerous industry magazine articles, ensuring widespread dissemination of valuable information.
With the knowledge gained across these multiple sites, we've made good progress in the development of cyclone resilient strategies for tropical orchard crops. A wealth of knowledge has been gained along this journey. We express our sincere thanks to the CRC for developing Northern Australia and all our project partners for the contributions to this project.